welcome back to the vlog. Today I am just hustling and bustling around trying to get us all ready to leave town. We have something very exciting and fun going on. We have a family wedding this weekend. My niece is getting married. It is my oldest sister's oldest child, so she's the first grandchild on my side of the family to get married. My husband is officiating the wedding. He has done many weddings. And that's partly because we used to be in campus ministry. We used to work on campus with college kids before we moved here to Tulsa. So he's done quite a few weddings. He did the wedding for my little sister and the wedding for my older sister. So it's gonna be fun. I'm singing for the wedding. Ruthie's like a junior bridesmaid. McKenna's a flower girl. Brick is just Brick. My whole family will be there. All the cousins, and besides, we were all together for my brother's birthday about 8 months ago, but even then we were kind of there in shifts and we were outside a lot. So this will be really kind of the first big celebratory, gathering for my family. So we've been looking forward to it for a long time. But I have set aside today to sort of get ready to go, and I need to pack everybody. And it's one of those, I don't know if stressful is the right word, but I've got to be really particular about packing because this is a wedding. So I've got to make sure we have just the right shoes and that we have the right outfits and something for the rehearsal dinner and the right hair accessories and things to do the hair with. It's not like just throwing something in the bag and going down the turnpike to Grammy's where all we need is a swimsuit because we're just going to hang out and get in the pool, right? This is more like, a formal occasion. So I've got to have just the right things. And I wanted to give myself an entire day to just get ready to go, like get the house ready, make sure everything's in line. So anyhow, I've just got my coffee here. I am going to get myself ready and let's go run some errands. Let's get a few things done. Come with me, spend the day with me. Okay, so I'm just leaving Ulta, where I spent a ridiculous amount of money in my opinion, but put a pin in that, we're gonna come back to it. You might remember I vlogged a while back that I was looking for some better skincare for myself, that as my skin is getting older, I feel like I just really need to take better care of it, that I have like some dark spots that I wanna address, and I want to not only get moisturizers that have really good SPF, but also, that just make my skin feel better, make it look better. And I'm just kind of trying to do better with that. And I got this Estee Lauder little trial kit. And I thought whenever I got it, I think I've tried this stuff before. And I think every time I try it, it gives me blemishes. And I rarely have blemishes, even as a like teenager. Like I had pretty decent skin. Lo and behold, like the last several weeks, so I used it for a couple weeks, and then the last couple of weeks I've had, little breakouts here and there, one right there. I know that correlation isn't causation, but I feel like every time I try that particular Estee Lauder skincare stuff, I think it's the night cream. I don't know what it is about it, but it in my opinion correlates to a breakout for me. So I wanted to try something else, and I decided that I would get this. It's the Tula probiotic skincare. I specifically got one that addresses like aging, or that is for older skin. I don't really need like an acne treatment one. I wasn't looking at ones that clearly are marketed for like younger, like teenagers and 20 somethings. From what I read, this is pretty well thought of. I mean, I read a lot of really good reviews about it, so I thought I would give it a try. So I got this trial kit, and it's the probiotic skincare, and it has a trial size of, it looks like the wrinkle treatment drops, the protect and plump firming and hydrating face moisturizer. Moisturizer is something specifically that I need. The instant depuff eye renewal serum, and then a beauty sleep, like a night cream. The last time I was here, I got a facial cleanser from Origins, and I really like that. I think it's called Checks and Balances. It kind of smells pepperminty, and I like that, and I've been using that, and we'll buy that again. So I wasn't looking for a kit that had like a cleanser in it. I was looking for something specifically to like moisturize and treat my skin. So I'm gonna try that, and if I like it, I will let you know. I also got this one for Ruthie. She is 11, almost 12, so we're not quite to the makeup stage, and she hasn't really expressed a huge interest in that, although she has gotten more interested in what she wants to wear and how she wants to fix her hair. But I thought I would get this for her. Clinique was like the first makeup and skincare brand that I used as like a teenager, like a young teenager. Came highly recommended by some people who have girls that are about my daughter's age or older. So this is just like a skin cleansing kit. It's got like a facial cleansing soap and a clarifying lotion and then a moisturizer. And especially she's spending so much time in the pool as a swimmer with all the chlorine and everything, I feel like maybe getting her something that she can try out. So this little trial kit was only 20 bucks and I thought I would get that for her. And then you guys remember the last time I was in here, I was really wanting to look for eyeshadows and I kind of ran out of time and I wasn't seeing anything that I liked. And I saw this one today from IT. It's called Naturally Pretty Essentials. It's Matte Luxe Transforming Eyeshadow Palette. And I felt like it was specifically all colors that I use. I tend to stay in the brown and pink family. Sometimes I'll use like a deep plum. Even the black I use as like an eyeliner because I use a brush, a really thin brush to put my eyeliner on. I don't usually use eyelining pencils, so I thought I would get that. And then the lip that I use whenever I actually use like lipstick is actually Lip Sense. Have you heard of Lip Sense? You know what I'm talking about? Before, you know somebody who sells it. I've known people who have sold it and I finally tried it and I really liked it, but my Lip Sense is out. Like I have the gloss, but my Lip Sense little tube that I've had for well over a year, it has finally, like it leaked a little bit or maybe it broke on the flight and it's gone and I haven't had time to order more. So I wanted to get just like a really cheap lip stain and I'll still use the lip gloss, but I just got the Ulta brand like lip stain. This is really close to what I have, the color that I have in Lip Sense until I can get my Lip Sense ordered. But that's what I picked up. It was like $130 and I hate spending that kind of money on stuff, but I'm trying to get over that to some extent, especially if it's something that I will use and that I feel like I need, like skincare. That's something that can help me, affect me in the long run. Actually, this is an expense for my channel because I am, you know, on camera and I'm trying to get better about, you know, fixing my makeup and stuff like that, not just for on camera, but being out and about, just trying to present my best self, especially as we're coming out of this pandemic and we're getting out and about more. And we have lifted the mask mandate where I am, so we're gonna see our faces more. And we're still wearing masks, you know, in a few places there are still some stores that are mandating them, but we're gonna probably be seeing that less and less if things keep going as well as they have for us, at least in my part of the country. So anyway, this has come up in my life a couple of times or several times in the last few weeks and few days, and it's probably going to be a theme for this vlog today. I sometimes get into this habit or rut, or I get into this way of thinking that I can't spend money or time on myself. Do you know what I'm talking about? Or I feel bad if I buy some skincare that costs $70, even though we can afford it, even though we have budgeted for it, even though I am making money from my channels, I am making money with the things that I'm working hard at in my life, and I'm saving money in other places. I don't know, sometimes it feels like I'm spoiling myself, and you know, there needs to be some balance there. There needs to be some happy medium. For instance, I also went into Ross and into Marshall's because, you know, we're going to this wedding. I'm singing in this wedding on Saturday and I have a dress that I can wear that I plan to wear. It is just a tad small. It is one of those things where I can make it work with a little help from Madame Spanx, but I know that I'm going to be a little bit self-conscious and uncomfortable. And I finally thought to myself, why am I doing that to myself? Why am I punishing myself in that way? I mean, if I was just going to wear this to like a dinner just for a couple of hours, or if I was going to wear it to sing on stage just for a couple of hours, that would be one thing. But we're talking about a dress that I'm probably going to be in from the middle of the afternoon until midnight or later. Why am I thinking that I need to suffer through wearing something that is smaller? And in the past, it would have been like punishment for myself because I've gained a little bit of weight. I've gained like maybe 7 pounds, like not even 10 pounds. You guys know if you watch my channels, I gave up dieting. I gave up diet culture like well over a year ago, and I rebounded just a little bit of my weight, but I've been in the same weight range for months and months and months. I've been like in the same little 5-pound range, and I feel like I am maintaining balance in my life and I'm so much happier. But my old mindset was, oh, I need to punish myself by wearing smaller clothes that are too small for me, that don't fit me anymore, so that I will be motivated to lose weight. And I finally just went, you know, the light bulb clicked and I was like, why am I doing that to myself? I don't need to lose weight. I just need to buy bigger jeans. Anybody, even people who are not overweight, would feel that way if they were wearing clothes that were a size too small. So I just feel like I am trying to retrain my brain to think about needs versus wants, but also understand that life is about balance and that sometimes it's okay to spend some money on things that will make our life a little bit easier, or that will, you know, make us feel a little bit better about how we are presenting ourselves. Maybe that sounds vain. I just mean, I think it is okay to spend a little bit of money on ourselves if we have it, as long as we are still being intentional and mindful and budgeting for it. Long story longer, I did manage to find a couple of dresses in Ross, and unfortunately I couldn't try them on because their fitting rooms are still closed. They said they're going to open them up on Sunday, but that's still 4 or 5 days from now. So I went ahead and just purchased them, and I can take them back if they don't work. But I found a couple of dresses. I'm going to take them home and try them on. And if I like those better than what I'm taking with me, then I might just pay, I think they're like $19. I think they were $19.99 or something. I mean, is it worth $20 for me for this, you know, celebratory family event where we're going to be having a lot of fun, for me not to be constantly like self-conscious about how my dress looks on me? You know, I think that's worth 20 bucks. But there are so many times whenever I feel like I have denied myself something I would really enjoy because I don't think I deserve it, or I feel guilty treating myself to it even though we can afford it. Okay, I just got home. I stopped at Walmart on the way home. Sorry guys, the washing machine is going in the background. Real life house, getting ready to leave for a trip. There's always laundry. I stopped at Walmart. I just wanted to pick up a few snacks and some treats for the kids for the trip. I came home and I tried on those 2 dresses from Ross, and both of them fit much better than what I was going to make work. One in particular, I think, is the one I'm going to go with. It's green. It's a style that I really like, a really fitted style. It's actually only one size bigger than my blue one that is a similar style, and it's actually just a tad big. I don't know if it's probably a different brand. So I tried the blue one on again, and I was still like, you know, I'm just not really quite comfortable enough to wear this. I think it looks okay, but I think as the night progresses, I would just be kind of like obsessing over, you know, how it lays on me and stuff. So I think I'm gonna go with that green one, even though it's just a smidge too big, like in the hips and in the back, because the zipper part of it, like in the back, bunches up just a little bit, but hopefully nobody's going to be looking at my back. And I just finished scanning all of my receipts into my Fetch Rewards app. I was kind of late to the party with Fetch Rewards, and I think part of it was me just being like, oh, it's another, you know, data mining thing. They just want to see what I'm buying and where I'm shopping. And then I finally was like, why do I care? Everybody knows where I shop and what I buy because I put it here on the internet for everybody to see. I do all kinds of videos where I show my hauls. So I decided I would go ahead and sign up for Fetch, and I'm glad that I did. It's a rebate app, and I think it's a lot easier to use than Ibotta. Not that I will never use Ibotta again. I still use that too. But with Ibotta, you have to like select specific products and then go find those products and then scan your receipts, and then sometimes you have to scan the products. With Fetch, you just scan your receipts. And it's not just for groceries. I've scanned receipts from Old Navy. I scanned my Ulta receipt. I scanned my gas receipts. You can scan just about any receipts in there. And sometimes there are bonuses for different things that you're purchasing. I don't really pay attention to that. I just scan my receipts. But if you haven't tried it, you probably already have. It's been around for a while. But if you haven't and you've been on the fence and you want to try it, I'll leave my referral code in the description box. I think you and I get some bonus points when you scan your first receipt. But now it is time to get to work. I got to get some stuff organized and get some stuff packed. Here we go.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you. Just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't so come on, let's play.
It is a perfect spring day. There is hardly any wind, which I'm grateful for because allergies. And it is about 75 degrees. The sun is shining. We had several days of kind of rainy, gloomy, even cold weather with like highs in the 50s. And we have a couple of nice days here before we get back into typical spring weather. I had to laugh whenever I saw the forecast for the next week. It's basically like chance of thunderstorms every day. which is pretty normal for Oklahoma in May, but I'm grateful for the sunshine now. And I think I've started to edit this vlog, and I think this morning when I mentioned stuff about my siblings, that might have been kind of confusing because I was talking about my older sister, my oldest sister, my younger sister. I am the fourth of 5 kids. So my brother's the oldest, and then I have 2 older sisters and a younger sister. And my oldest sister is the one whose oldest child is getting married this weekend. So my oldest sister is 10 years older than I am. And then, you know, we all kind of go down. So there's actually 15 years between my brother and my little sister. So we are all very, very spread out. So when I say like the family's getting together, it's a big deal. Grammy and Grandpa, everybody and spouses, and then all the kids. And there are 11 grandkids. My little sister is actually pregnant with her 4th child. We're lovingly referring to him as Finn, short for finale, because he will be the last of that generation, you know, more than likely, barring something really unpredictable and unforeseen. And yeah, we're really looking forward to it. It has been that thing on the calendar that's been circled for months and months, well over a year. And we were so hopeful, you know, all through winter that we would see an improvement where COVID was concerned, and we have. So I even have some, like, I have a cousin that's coming that I have not seen in years, so I'm excited to see her. And my sister's husband's family, I know them. I actually sang at his brother and his sister's wedding years ago. So it'll be fun. It's gonna be like homecoming, you know, almost like a reunion. But that's the deal with my family. This stuff right here, hopefully you guys can see it, is what has been plaguing me for the last like week and a half or so. I was just really struggling this last week with allergies. Can you see it? It's the cottonwood. The cottonwood trees have bloomed, and that is what it is. I mean, it looks like snow. It's still floating through the air. The wind picks it up and tosses it around. But if you don't have cottonwoods where you are, thank your lucky stars. Before we leave town, even if it's just for a few days, I like to check the refrigerator and see what needs to be eaten up or maybe tossed in the freezer before we leave. So we have plenty here that we can snack on and have for dinner tonight. I have some cheese and cold cuts and crackers. I had some fruit that needed to be eaten up. There's some cantaloupe and mango there, some grapes here. There's a little bit of hummus, and then this is homemade creamy jalapeno ranch, like Chewy's copycat, that I used for a recipe this week, and some pretzels. And then these are the remnants of various dinners and lunch preps. Looks like there's some pizza and some noodles and then a lunch prep here. So we will just have this for dinner tonight. And anything else we may want to scrounge up, and then we'll be, you know, using up some stuff from the refrigerator. I am with the girls, of course, and we came and treated ourselves to something that I probably only do like maybe twice a year. I actually don't think I did it at all last year because of COVID, but we just came and got pedicures. Yay. So that was nice. We decided to treat ourselves to that since we're going to be all in the wedding, and our shoes are sandals. It's an outdoor wedding. So we thought that we would come and get a pedicure, and it was nice. So Ruthie, you like your color? You got like a bluish, like an iridescent blue, kind of like your peach jumper that you're wearing. The girls are all wearing these like jumpers, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like the sleeveless like jumpsuits. But they're like, they're you know, more formal. They were ordered for them. So all the little girls in the family are wearing those. And I showed you guys my dress. I don't know about the bridesmaids' dresses. Are they pink? I'm not sure. I thought it was like a pink tones wedding, but anyhow, that's what we did. So we're heading home now to finish packing. Woohoo!